Okay. Pennies from heaven. Doobie doobie. Hold on one second. Okay. Ooh, I'm looking a little rough today. Whew. Maybe I should go put some lotion on my face. Yeah, and maybe some lipstick. Well, here we are, you guys. It's a new year. I have not been on YouTube. I've not watched YouTube. I've not commented on YouTube, all the things I normally do. And I'm still on a break from YouTube. It's just was necessary, absolutely necessary. Had to reassess, as you know. We always talk about having to reassess. And so, Happy New Year. I hope you all are doing well. So the oil I'm using is a mixture of jojoba. Let's see. Jojoba, sweet almond oil, and castor oil. It has done wonders for my complexion. I bought all the stuff back in August and I do a blend. This is like the second bottle I've been through. I do a blend and then it's good for my entire body. Oh, and I put essential oils in it, of course. It's good for my entire body and it's good for my face. It's also, I can use it in my hair, so it's my all over body oil. So a third of an organic jojoba oil, a third of organic castor oil, a third of the sweet almond oil. So those are that's what I use. And if I'm doing like a special skin treatment, then I also add a glycerin, a vegetable glycerin. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's also a little bit greasy. And I will add some lip color. How's that? Hi, how are you? Just a little bit. I have to teach in a couple hours. So putting makeup on now is premature, but it needs to be done. Okay, I've gone for the real reds. So, and then just a little bit of eye stuff. Oh. I don't do the whole face thing. Looks like I should, right? But I just need enough for the kids to be able to see my eyes. And for me not to look totally washed out. That's all right. All right, let's go back upstairs. What was I coming for besides putting some makeup on? I don't know. Going back upstairs, going to do some planning. Today we're planning for 11th grade English. They're working on, they're working on all of these great texts of diverse voices. Brother Ali, all the way from Brother Ali to Langston Hughes. It's kind of cool stuff. So, and, oh, look what I got. I got a new, pardon my desk, but I got a new laptop stand so that when I'm looking at my kids, I'm actually, instead of looking down at them like this, I am looking straight on. So it would, come on. Oh, it's not plugged in. That's all right. So if I were to go into, let's say I do a Google Meet. Hey, my best, that was until 12th grade, right? I know. 11th grade was rough for me, but I was also, Paul, you might know something about this. I was also a student at the Children's Theater Company in its bad years. Oh, come on, computer. Why is it? Okay. I did not turn you off. Okay. So 11th grade was interesting. 12th grade, I was lost, absolutely lost. So, I wanted to show you Google Meets. So why this stand is so good. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you, I think I can rotate you. Yeah. So if I go into, let's say, well, Pullman Advisory is in a couple hours, but if I join now, whoops, and I join now, see? Oh, that's my background. So you lose half my head half the time. But at least, you know, so I can do this a little bit if I want to. If I want to sit back, hey, be the difference. I'm just planning. So the only thing with these Google Meet backgrounds, green screens, is you tend to lose part of yourself. If you move too fast, like I don't have a shoulder over here. But yeah, so anyway, I got to do some planning, but I can't plan without eating, right? Oh, and my old saying is still there, isn't it? Sustenance, focus, and tranquility. I have gone to simply just saying health and happiness. Health and happiness. So health and happiness to you all. I'm having some rice noodles. Yes, it's a noodle bowl. Yes, it's got MSG in it. Yes. But I put my own chicken in it and some vegetables. But of course, Kavita, not beer. Kavita is both my favorite kombucha and kefir water. Put all that lipstick on and now it's right there. So I hope all is going well. I hope you're having a good New Year. I did a bunch of TikToks up north. So that's where I'm spending most of my time these days. TikTok, I keep saying this in every single one of my lives. TikTok is a lot easier for me right now because it's minute videos, and damn it, I'm good at minute videos. What I find funny is that people on TikTok have a hard time getting people to watch 1 minute of a video. It's like 1 minute is nothing. Try to get somebody to watch a 20-minute video, right? Anyway, so I've got these like comedy teacher sketches that I've done. I think what I'll do is I'll do a compilation of those for YouTube. Because every time you do a video on TikTok, it saves on your phone. So for me to add the comedy sketches together would be easy. I don't know if you just saw that. So I've become much more political. And I don't want to be political on what? I'm waiting for a call to pick up my wife from. Oh, I hope your wife is okay, Paul. I've become much more political, and I don't want to be political on YouTube because I have many friends who are from all political affiliations. But on TikTok, they tend to group you. So basically, you're speaking to the choir, right? There's little chance to offend unless you hashtag a group of people. And that's all I'll say, a group of people. Or you call out a political opponent. So, there, like I said, there's little chance. Oh, what? Lawn mowing time. Oh, good. So, be the difference. Joy, I got hooked on Pine City Apiary, not because of his bees, though I find his bees fascinating, but because I was mesmerized by him riding his lawnmower, because he's got a big, big, huge backyard. So he gets on this lawnmower and goes in circles. And the first time I saw that, I was like, I could watch this. It was like I was in a real stressful time during a musical up north in Park Rapids. And here I'm watching, I was watching Paul. I found every single one of his lawn mowing things just so I could watch them, you know? So this is not a mukbang. I'm just eating lunch. Hey, Boss Life Online. How are you? I'm still on a break from YouTube. It was taking up way more time than I could afford when when I'm distance teaching. But I'm still creative. Not putting up many videos on YouTube because I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Because it takes me like almost 6 hours, and it might be, oh, this is spring onion, but I added chicken and peas and sriracha. And only half the packet, because otherwise I'd be getting too much sodium. So here's my plug for Kavita. So this is their kombucha. This is a ginger kombucha. And this is good. I wish they would endorse me. I don't make enough videos for anybody to endorse me. I used to make 3 videos a week. I was looking back to my first year. And sometimes 5 videos a week. And then a live every day. What? I gotta tell you, when the priorities take over, you realize how much time you're doing things that potentially could make you money, but aren't the money maker, right? I got my hair sticking up all over the place. So you can find me on TikTok at Kicking It with Karen. But if you don't want to watch anything political, you need to make sure. When did I put that up there? Huh. Hi, Elisa. I said it right. You need to be aware that I do political videos. A lot of them are duets and stitches, which if you don't know TikTok, that's not going to make any difference to you. But I do have some humorous stuff. This is so good. And I'm not one for packaged foods, but hey, rice noodles and, So, yep, and that's what I'm doing. And I keep talking about what I'm doing. How are you doing? Goodness. How are you doing? It's going to start some planning here. So, the cool thing about what we're teaching So the unit we're teaching, I'm switching subjects back to planning. The unit we're teaching this quarter is called A Synthesis of American Voices. And the texts we have focused on, now all the introduction is over. The text we have focused on is, shoot, Langston Hughes. Oh, geez, let me go back. So we started with Langston Hughes, a really cool text. Let me see if I can get. So okay, here we go. I am so slow. Okay, so we did A Dream Deferred by Langston Hughes, and we did The City Upon a Hill, like the two comparisons of those two. You know, we shall be like a city on the hill. You know, it it was when the Pilgrims came over, and they were on the boat, and they were like, we need to the whole world is looking at America right now. So we need to be our best selves, unlike what we're doing right now, right? So then we moved on to, well, we're working with morphology, splitting apart words, because we have a lot of students who are immigrants, non-native speakers. So working with prefixes and stuff like that. But Let America Be America Again. Oh my God, you guys. It's on YouTube. You can listen to Langston Hughes reading it, or this other guy. His name is, let me silence it so that I'm going to present. Okay, Chadwick Boseman. Oh, Chadwick Boseman reads it. Anyway, I can't play it for you because copyright. But if you get the opportunity to listen to that. So Langston Hughes, Dream Deferred, Let America Be America Again. John Winthrop's City Upon a Hill. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. And then we moved on to Brother Ali, A Letter to My Countrymen. Oh, it's freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. I just want to share all this with you. So those three, and then there's more. Okay, those are all. Oh yeah, Brother Ali. There's Brother Ali. And then we started synthesizing or combining the ideas of those things, of those pieces. And then within those, what's wonderful is within those texts, the poets, the songwriters, the writers use really, really strong words, words with prefixes, suffixes, root words. I mean, even the word evidence, breaking that apart, it's really quite interesting. Okay, so that's that. This week, what we're doing is moving on to, okay, let's get to my drive. We're moving on to the voice we're listening to is a person by the name of Jaleesa Arce. Jaleesa Arce. And she is, let me see if I can get to her. This is something people need to Okay, so we've heard from a number of people of color from around the United States. Julissa Ars is, where is she from? Anyway, I will be listening to that. We'll be hearing that and then working with words from her text. I know you're like, really, this is boring. Immigration. So the prefix of immigration is im, root is migrate, shun is the suffix, and the definition is the action of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. I know this doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you're working with students who, one, never really understood prefixes, suffixes, and root words, or never got that knowledge, or people who are coming or are learning English, breaking words down that you find in text like this is it's eye-opening. It's like they all of a sudden there's like this, oh, I get it. So we always talk about metaphors. Did I know that my students didn't know what a metaphor was? So this week, metaphor, the root is metaphor. There is no prefix, there's no suffix. And when we're thinking about metaphors, if you don't know this, I'll just let you know, and this is also helping me get ready to talk to my students. It's a word or phrase used to describe one thing, but unexpectedly used to describe something different, a comparison between two unlike things. So Franklin has a heart of gold. Mary's voice is music, is saying something is something else as a comparison. The world is a stage. You are my sunshine. Then we're working with the word idiom, because this is in the text. Little did I know my kids didn't know what an idiom was. Idiom is the root. There is no prefix or suffix. It's an expression that conveys something different than its literal meaning. So, a bull in a china shop. A little birdie told me. That's a ripoff. I got a bee in my bonnet, right? So then we're going to focus on the article itself or the author itself and the questions we're going to ask. Okay? What defines America today? Holy Hannah. So do we have them discuss it? What defines America today? Or do we have them like do a free write and then discuss it? Probably a free write so that they can get their thoughts together. And then what American values and cultures do you feel a part of or apart from? I don't know how to answer that. What American values, what American culture do you feel a part of or apart from? Oh, Elisa, it's beautiful. Thank you. Actually, Troy is using it because he didn't have a bag. So he's using it for his grocery shopping. And you guys who are here, Elisa Kerwood made me a really beautiful Trader Joe's bag with all these sayings on it. And Elisa, I did a video, but all the way through it, I called you Alyssa. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I will say it's beautiful. It's working. Thank you so much. Troy loves it. I love it too. And then the pillows, the lavender pillows, I think they were lavender. I love those. Thank you so much. And the card was beautiful. So, what American values, culture do you feel a part of or apart from? And then the real difficult one, why is immigration such a difficult topic to discuss today? So we're having the kids really look at their own experience as an American, their own experience as it relates to immigration or immigrants, their own experience as they see America, the United States specifically, not South America or Canada. How do they see themselves in this society? That's a big frickin' deal. That's some heavy stuff. You know, I don't know. I mean, the reason we're doing it is because it'll keep them engaged, number one. It'll get them thinking. It'll get them thinking, and then that will help fuel some writing. We have stayed away from the traditional texts. I don't even know if I have a traditional. No, I don't have a traditional English textbook because it's really, unfortunately, traditional English textbooks are focused on one cultural perspective, and it rarely includes, because we can't buy new books every day, right? We can't buy new books every day. I mean, every year. So our books are 10 years old, maybe 15. And it doesn't include the voices of newcomers. And our state, Minnesota, or at least St. Paul and Minneapolis, we have newcomers everywhere. And lots of different cultures. And when they open a textbook and all they see are, as we used to call them, the old dead white guys, how do I fit into that space? Especially, these were written in a time when we didn't have access to all of these different things through the internet, right? You know, we have access to so much via the internet, but you have to know how to discern. So you are not being an imposter. You're not posting an imposter's work. Imposter, somebody posing as someone else. Or someone who is claiming to have knowledge they don't. Imposter, somebody who decides for an entire group of people what those people are like. Vibes with Chola, how are you? Is it Chola? Chala? I don't know how to say it. Let's walk the rest of this soup downstairs. I'm full. So, question for you. Big question for you guys. Should I start doing a live 1, 2, 3 times weeks? Talking about education? I mean, it's what I know. I know, of course, I know beyond sauerkraut. I also, I know all of that. I know fermentation. But what I really know about is education and what we're doing in these times. How I have success. I don't know, let me know. In the comments, or I do miss doing my live drives. I don't miss doing cooking lives. And I don't have time right now to build great cooking videos. Or I could produce one, low battery, close. My battery is low. Yeah. Okay, I have to, can I switch in the middle? No, I can't. Okay, I have to plug in. Let's see if I can do this. I know, Elisa, whatever I want. Thank you for that. I love the permission. You guys are really great. Thanks for the advice. Let's see if I can get you to stay there. I miss producing. So the other day I was putting together a dance video. Yes, thank you. The other day I was putting together a dance video for my kids. I took all of their videos that they sent in and I did a mashup. I miss editing. Hi, John. How are you? I miss editing so much. You know, that's why I got addicted to it. I'm okay, John. Happy New Year to you too. I'm okay. I talked through the plan today. We're doing some really cool stuff in English 11, which is American Lit, but from. Are you talking to me? Wait, what? Are you talking to me? Minnesota. Oh, Sri Lanka. Wow, cool. That's great. So, John, we're just talking about, what we're teaching in American literature in Minnesota at my high school, which is not the traditional stuff. So, and then I'm also trying to decide whether I'm going to do more than one live. Ear twisting. John, you're going down an avenue I'm not quite sure I want to go down. So, because I don't know what that is. Anyway, you guys, I think I'm going to, good to see you, Bonnie Rose. I think I got the plan done, so that's good. So here's what I'm going to do. And I keep changing. Oh my God. Let's do 2 lives a week. It's a tradition to wish on special occasion. Oh, okay. Well, make a wish for me. Maybe that's dangerous. I don't know. I think I'm going to Be the Difference, Joy's suggestion, and do a live twice a week. And then maybe I'll do a cooking video. I'll do a cooking video once a month. Oh, and by the way, well, we don't do that. By the way, this book, I don't know if you can see, The Book of Delights, it's by Ross Gay. I'm starting to study this book. It is this man's journal keeping of the little delights every day. So it's like gratitude, only looking for happiness. The sanctity of trains, kombucha in mid-century glass. Oh, let's see what that one is. 138. Okay, let's do a reading. Kombucha in mid-century glass. So these are things that delight him. Okay? So it is no small delight that this delight is one that previously might have incited in me a kind of misguided disgust. One I will blame on my mother and father's precarious economic standing during my childhood, which is not blaming my parents, but a system that delights in such precarity and requires it so that people like the President of the United States and all the billionaires fluffing him can buy islands and very good health care, a system that has helped me to be quite confused and angry and guilty about things that can comfort, my own included, though I am being helped in disentangling all this by a very good therapist. Oh my God, this is one sentence. I'm an English teacher, whom I trust in part because he says things like, our life on this plane is about getting to pure love, and that's a no-brainer. Oh my God, that was a full. All that to say that incites in me pleasure or delight t-shirt, incite delight or incite delight, can also incite in me self-loathing, disgust, and guilt, which is such grade school textbook psycho doofishness as to be laughable, though the feeling tends only to be laughable in retrospect. Like, you're killing yourself over that. Come on, baby, you're just fine. For God's sake, though, all I want to tell you, share with you, minus the whole psychological encumbrance, is that last night I was sitting on the couch drinking homemade kombucha from a mid-century, probably 50s style, water glass, maybe a 6-ouncer, with light blue floral pattern. I have questioned my growing affinity for some of these aesthetics of the era, the 50s, the not so good old days, as a kind of aesthetic assimilation. Questioning, I realized, was actually a centering of whiteness when I remembered my papa's house in Youngstown with the rhubarb plants out back, mid-century par excellence. Aunt Butters, more or less the same. I did not expect this delight to illuminate the afflictions like this. Anyhow, the booch had just the right sweetness and fizz. I could feel my tummy's trillion flora fornicating. Kombucha. Tummy's trillion flora fornicating as it went down. And the glass was small enough to both encourage moderation and highlight the pleasure of the refill. A pleasure, it is important to note, that has an inverse relationship with the size of the vessel. This probably explains why when drinking muscadine wine, the only wine I actually like, and a country wine, conveniently fitting into my whole glass drama, I more or less require a small glass, 6 ounces or less, ideally with a floral pattern painted on that you can feel when you run your fingers over it, the fermented elixir inside, somehow doubly dignified by its humane, by which I mean handmade, aspect of its holding. Oh, geez, you guys, I think with that one, I'm going to have to let you go. The Book of Delights. I, too, am going to start writing things that delight me. I'm going to follow in his footsteps. I'm going to try to incorporate that into my advisory class where I have them write something every day that delights them. So, with that said, my dears, planning time is over. I think I got a new show. I think I figured this out. Let me look at the chat before I go. And then, still here, okay. All right. I got me a new show. We're going to do this. I don't know what time because I can't do it at this time every day. I could do it. I could do it. Oh, I could. I couldn't. I could. I could do one on Tuesday at 10 and one on Thursday at 1. So 10 and 1, and we'll call it planning time. We got it! Be the difference! Oh my God, planning time, and we'll focus on delights. Oh, I love brainstorming with you all. This is going to be so fun. This is going to be fun. I'm excited. So, planning time. Caveman with Karen Beyond Sauerkraut. Planning time. 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, 1 o'clock on Thursdays, and then once a month, I will do a video. I better write that into my plan. All right, bye.